Hi everyone, my name is Daria. I'm a student nurse and welcome to my channel. So first of all, I'd like to say hi to all the new subscribers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. I'm on the road to 100 subscribers, so I think it'll be really cute if I can do like a giveaway. So don't forget to subscribe. Let's get this giveaway going because we all love free stuff. But anyway, question of the day is, what is the hardest part of nursing school, or even just school, if you're watching, for you? So make sure you comment below, answer the question. I'd love to hear back from you guys. I just love having conversations with you guys. It's so fun. Okay, so all of that out the way, let's jump right into today's topic. And it's a loaded one, but I feel like it needs to be addressed. And today's topic is failing nursing school. So, okay, now, if you're in nursing school right now, you know it's not easy. And if you're planning to go to nursing school, this is in no way to, like, discourage you. It doesn't, honestly, in my opinion, it doesn't matter what school you're doing. It's going to be hard, especially if you don't put in the time. So, if you're ready to put in the time, whatever, okay? That's fine. Now, let's talk about what you should do if you are legit failing, okay? Like, you're not getting by, you know you're not going to pass the semester. Well, what should you do? So, in my opinion, you should not drop the class, okay? And this will also depend on your program. So, let me backtrack a little. In my program, you cannot fail 101. You will get kicked out of the program. If you're in your first semester of nursing school, my program actually advises that you drop that course, because a lot of times if you fail a course in one nursing program, a lot of other nursing programs won't take you if you fail out of that course, right? Now, once you move on to 101, you only are allowed to fail one class after that. So say you're in 201 or whatever, you fail 201, okay, you repeat 201. But you cannot fail anything else after that. So that is my policy. I suggest if you're in nursing school right now, or you're going into nursing school, you understand what your school's policy on failing is, because it's really important. So if you are not in 101 or whatever your beginning course is, I do not suggest that you drop. I do suggest that you drop if you're in the beginning, right? I suggest if you should drop, only because, like I said, this depends on your school's policy. But if it's going to hinder your academic career as far as not being able to get in a program, then just drop, so you don't have a fail. You just have an incomplete on your transcript. Now, if you are in any of the other semesters, I do not suggest that you drop, okay? Because a lot of things can come from dropping, right? So when you drop, they don't have to guarantee you a seat. Yeah, it's just really complicated if you drop when you can repeat a semester, right? So if you can repeat, just fail it with dignity. That's all I can. And that sounds so terrible, right? But there are worser things in life than failing nursing school. I mean, like, there are worse things in life. It's so cute. My current professor, she was just sharing her hardships that she had going through nursing school. And it's really encouraging, because here we have my professor. She's super successful. ICU nurse for years, nurse practitioner now. She's a preceptor, one of the only ones in her hospital for her department. Like, she sits on committees. She's working towards her doctorate. Like, this woman is so freaking successful. And she was sharing her hardships with us. And it's like, if she can do it, I can do it. Anyone can do it. You really have to just be willing to put in the time. So yeah, you see a lot of nurses now and they're successful, but everybody had to start as a student, and everybody has different struggles. Some people will ease through nursing school. Some people might find it easy, and some people will find it the most challenging thing they do in their life. So failing a course is not the end all be all, okay? Trust me. And that's coming from a person who would literally cry for months if I failed. But at the end of the day, there's so much more to life than failing a nursing course. So just keep that in perspective, you know what I'm saying? Now, back to the topic at hand, failing nursing school, right? So like I said, if you are in a program where you're only allowed to fail one course, don't drop that course, because you don't want to lose your seat in that program, because you never know. It could take semesters until you're able to get back into that course that you failed, right? And why drop? Get a feel for what the final is going to be like, because if you have to take that semester over again, you're loaded now. Now you know what to study, how to study. Like, now you should know how to set yourself up to do even better than you did when you were possibly failing, right? So who cares? And you're already paid. Some colleges will not give you a refund once it's past a certain mark. So get that tuition's worth, okay? Fail the course, but keep in the back of your mind, okay, I can do this now. These were what the questions was like. Okay, so now, let's say that you failed. What are you going to do to not fail again? Because we don't want to repeat those same mistakes, right? So, if you fail, you cry a little bit, you take a week off, and then you got to think, okay, what's my game plan? So, a few tips just to like set yourself up is to keep all of those notes that you have, right? But it's all like, maybe you can review them and stuff, but you also have to put in a lot of extra work of determining on where you went wrong. So if it was a scheduling thing, maybe it's time to think, okay, I need to set up my work schedule where I have enough time to study. Give yourself enough time to change your work schedule. Is it a laziness thing? And I don't mean lazy like depression lazy or anything like that. That's not lazy, right? That's debilitating. I'm saying, is it you knowing that you did not put in enough time because you were lazy? Like, you just didn't want to do it. It's time to think of some ways that you can change that for yourself. Maybe you need to go to the library. Maybe you can't study at home. There's a lot of things that go into failing, you know, not wanting to study. And then you have to be realistic with yourself. Is it burnout? Do you need a semester off? Like, you don't want to fail and then fail again, because then you definitely might get kicked out of your program, right? I always tell people, like, nursing school is not one of those things that you can rush. I feel like for a lot of people, the stars have to align, right? If you know there is so much going on in your life, I don't think that you should add nursing school on top of it, because nursing school in its own is very stressful. It adds a lot of pressure to you, and it can be a huge financial burden to some. So make sure that things in your life are aligned. And I don't mean perfect, right? Because life is not perfect. Things get thrown at us. But if you have three jobs, right? You barely get a day off. You have to be realistic with yourself. Where the heck are you going to fit studying for at least 30 hours a week, right? Without killing yourself, without getting sleep. Like, no, you have to find a way to maybe bring it down to 2 jobs, and that might take time. So you have to be ready to be honest with yourself. I'm trying to think, do I have any more advice? No, I don't. I feel like failing nursing school is one of those things that people are ashamed to admit, but you shouldn't be ashamed, because once you get into the program, you meet so many people who have maybe had to take a break or who have failed a course and things like that. So don't be ashamed. You know, if you need help, you need help. It is what it is. Even in the nursing field, you're not taking care of a patient solely on your own. That burden doesn't fall solely on your own. You got a doctor. You got other nurses you can talk to. You have CNAs, PCAs that can help you. Like, nursing is never just a one-man show. So why do you think that nursing school has to be a one-man show? I feel like there's this stigma, and this could be to anyone. You don't have to be a nursing profession or nursing school. There's a stigma that when we fail, we can't confide in others because it's embarrassing. But at the end of the day, holding that in hurts you way more. So just take that time to get help if you need it, or vent if you need it, because somebody could be in the exact same shoes as you. So super short video today. I just wanted to address this topic of failing nursing school and give just a little bit of guidance to those who don't know what to do if they're in this situation right now. Of course, everybody's situation is going to be personal one. So what may work for you will not work for others. So if you need any more advice, always, you know, hit me up on Instagram or comment below. I don't care, whatever you need to do. But get a support system, okay? Because nobody can do these things alone. It's just impossible. It's really hard. But yeah, I hope this video helped, or, you know, made you feel better, or gave you even a little bit of motivation to keep going. Oh, and let me just say this. There is never anything wrong with finding out while you're in school that nursing is not for you. Don't suffer through a 2-4 year program if you know immediately it's not for you. Okay? There's nothing wrong with being like, you know what? I'm going to drop out of this program completely because this is not for me. That's okay. Let me tell you, not everybody's meant to be a nurse. It's just true. I've seen nurses in clinicals and I'm just like, whatever. But not everybody's meant to be a nurse. Don't force yourself, because that will hurt you. It might take away your freedoms. Remember, redondeval, you never know. Not saying that she didn't want to be a nurse. I'm just saying, like, negligence and things like that. Sometimes that can stem from not caring, right? So don't get your freedom taken away. Don't get a license that you worked hard for taken away, and don't take a patient's life away because of negligence and not caring, or just not understanding like what you're doing, because that's scary too, right? Like, we are not robots. We don't just follow doctor's orders. A lot of times you will be making sure that the doctor is doing the right thing. So you have to be able to think, okay, is this right? And you need that foundation to be able to do that. So if you're not going to put in 100% and you know this is not for your heart, it's okay, girl or guy or they. Think about pronouns. It's okay, guys. Nursing may not be for you. That's okay. So don't feel ashamed in bowing out. It's okay. But yeah, short video today, and I hope that helped you guys. Like I was saying before I went off on a tangent, your journey is personal, and if you need advice on anything personal, feel free to message me or comment below. Don't forget to answer that question today. What was the hardest part of nursing school for you? And I hope to hear from you guys. Don't forget, I have a little mini vlog clip at the end. Thanks for watching. Oh, don't forget to subscribe. 100. We're on the road to a giveaway. Bye, guys. Hey, y'all. I'm too lazy to turn on the light, so we're just gonna have to deal with the dim, but took exam 3 today. Just got the score, 78. I mean, I'm annoyed. Like, this is the first 70 in the nursing program that I've gotten, including last semester, and like, I'm trying not to be hard on myself, but I am upset. But I did some numbers and whatever. Hopefully, this gives me the motivation I need to get through the final, because for this exam, I really just had no motivation to study. So I just need to take the final way more serious. 2 weeks to the final, 2 weeks to study, 2 weeks to bang it out. So whatever. Can't be mad. Can't like cry about it like it's already done. So whatever.